Welcome back to the Bearded Trading's journey. So today's video I'm going to go over my journaling and how I go about it, and does it help me, does it not, is it worthwhile doing? So to begin with, let's get it up on the screen. So this is the journal that I use at the moment, and it's fairly straightforward. So the pairs that I am trading right here, at the moment I'm primarily trading DAX or the German 40. The sessions, they're a mixture at the moment. This strategy that I'm currently using is over a long period of time, but that's because I'm not sat at the charts all the time. I just get an alert on my phone and I can take the trade. Whether I am going long or short, the stop loss of my trade there, whether it's a win, loss or break even, the risk to reward, this is the problem. I should be sticking to 2.5 for the risk to reward, but I am currently fluctuating, I am breaking rules, and that of course is not acceptable. But this is the beauty about trading it. This is the beauty about doing a journal. I can keep myself accountable. I look at this and I think, you're a fucking idiot, you shouldn't have done that, next time don't do that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the risk here, that should be 1%. I am starting to consider changing that to 1.5% because I am trying to get prop firm funded, and we all know it's very difficult, and prop firms are designed for traders to fail. So during the first phase and the second, got to be quite aggressive. So one thing I am starting to find is that maybe 1% isn't enough. Maybe I have to up it to 1.5 to 2% risk just to get to the funded stage, and then revert back to 1%. The take profit in pips, it's not really relevant really, but it's there anyway. And then the results, obviously this determines on whether I'm breaking rules and whether I'm adjusting my stop loss, my take profit, which is happening more and more. I've really got to get on top of this. And then here I just simply put a view of my trading view and show the trade that I took and whether it was a winner or whether it was a loser. And then here I've started to put notes. So what have I put? Trading stop loss, but reduced down to 1 to 2 risk to reward instead of 1 to 2.5. Thought price was going to push much higher. It may be worth just sticking to 1 to 2.5, regardless of whether it's got more steam or not. That's me putting my emotions into the trade. I should have cut my emotions out. Believe it or not, the trade went on to win. And then let's have another look. This trade shouldn't have been placed. It exceeded the 100-point stop loss. This is against my rules. Prime example, breaking rules. And it was a loss. Don't break your rules. Didn't take trade as I stupidly kept my phone on silent. That was a bad one, that was. So that was a winner. It met all my rules, and I didn't put it on because my phone was on silent and I missed the alert. But basically this goes on and on and on in terms of I make notes, I let myself know what happened, and I keep track. Believe it or not, with the 22 trades that I've taken here, I should have been prop firm funded by now, but I keep making mistakes. I keep fucking up my strategy, which is long-term profitable. But back to the journaling side of things, this is why it's worth journaling, because you can keep an eye on what's going on. You can monitor your trades. You can see exactly where you went wrong and how you can adapt and adjust and move on from that. And so in my opinion, it is 100% worth journaling. Hold yourself accountable. Even if you feel like shit on the one day, you can go back-to-back losses, here, 4 back-to-back losses. But that doesn't mean that my strategy isn't profitable, because 1 or 2 trades will completely wipe out those losses. But if I'm not journaling it, I'm not going to see that. All I'm going to see is losses. So I would definitely recommend making a journal, whether you write it down on pen and paper, whether you do what I've done, that spreadsheet. I've got this from the trading floor. It's a very handy journal. But whatever you do, just make some sort of journal, because it 100% is helpful. And I hope that helps.